Did you know one of the most important materials in human history isn't gold? It's copper. Long before skyscrapers, smartphones, or even written language, humans were already using copper. This reddish metal has quietly shaped civilizations for over 10,000 years, and its story begins deep underground as copper ore. Copper ore is rock that contains copper minerals, like malachite or chalcopyrite. Early humans didn't know chemistry, but they noticed something strange. Certain green and blue rocks, when heated in fire, would melt and leave behind a shiny, workable metal. This discovery changed everything. Around 9,000 to 10,000 years ago, in places like the Middle East, people began using native copper, which is copper found in pure form. At first, they hammered it into simple shapes. Small tools, beads, and decorative items were among the earliest uses. But then came a breakthrough. People learned that heating copper ore in a controlled fire could extract more copper. This process, called smelting, marked the beginning of metallurgy. Suddenly, humans weren't just finding metal, they were making it. By around 3300 BCE, copper became so important that an entire era was named after it, the Copper Age, also called the Chalcolithic period. During this time, copper tools like axes, knives, and farming equipment became more common. These tools were stronger than stone, but still soft compared to what came next. Then came bronze. By mixing copper with tin, ancient metallurgists created bronze, a much harder and more durable material. This ushered in the Bronze Age, one of the most significant periods in human development. Bronze was used for weapons like swords and spears, tools for farming, and even early armor. Entire empires rose with bronze technology. Trade routes expanded because tin was rare, and copper-rich regions became incredibly valuable. Civilizations like ancient Egypt, Mesopotamia, and the Indus Valley all relied heavily on copper and bronze. The Egyptians used copper to make tools, mirrors, and even plumbing systems. Yes, some of the earliest pipes were made of copper. The Romans took it even further. They used copper extensively in architecture, coins, and water systems. In fact, the word copper comes from Cyprium, named after the island of Cyprus, a major source of copper in the ancient world. Roman aqueducts and plumbing systems often used copper alloys, helping transport water across vast distances. It was one of the first large-scale uses of copper in infrastructure. As time moved forward, iron and steel began to dominate tools and weapons. But copper didn't disappear. Instead, it found new roles. During the Middle Ages, copper was used in roofing, cookware, and artistic works like statues and engravings. Its resistance to corrosion made it ideal for outdoor use. Then came the Industrial Revolution. This is where copper truly surged again. With the rise of electricity in the 18th and 19th centuries, copper became essential. Why? Because copper is an excellent conductor of electricity. Suddenly, copper was everywhere. It was used in electrical wiring, telegraph systems, and early motors. Without copper, the electrical age might have been delayed by decades. As technology advanced into the 20th century, copper became even more important. It was used in automobiles, radios, and eventually computers. Today, copper is still one of the most critical materials in modern life. It's inside your phone, your computer, your car, and even your home's wiring. Renewable energy systems like solar panels and wind turbines rely heavily on copper. Electric vehicles use much more copper than traditional cars. Even modern plumbing still uses copper pipes because of their durability and antibacterial properties. And it all still starts the same way, with copper ore pulled from the earth. Massive mining operations extract copper ore from deep underground or open pits. The ore is crushed, processed, and refined into pure copper. From there, it's shaped into wires, sheets, and components that power our world. It's incredible to think that a simple rock with traces of metal inside it helped build human civilization from the ground up. From ancient tools to modern technology, copper has been there every step of the way. So the next time you charge your phone or flip on a light switch, remember, you're using a material that humans discovered thousands of years ago, hidden inside ordinary-looking stone.